Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Not Your Average Glow Up. This is a safe place where we come, we talk all things mental health, spirituality, and quite a bit of tarot. If you've been on this channel for a long time, you already know I set the intention on New Year's that this would be the year of collaborations. This is my first one. Say hi, Trey.
Hello, my name's Trey, and I'm formerly the host of TigreTarot on YouTube and TikTok. And I'm glad to be here in Mariana, Florida, with my great friend Samantha. After 2 years.
Yeah.
We're finally here, meeting in person.
Yep. So Trey is a mutual friend of my friend Melanie, which is, I call her my spiritual mom here on TikTok. She's the person who got me into tarot. Like 2 years ago, she was designing a tarot deck, and she was designing like different suits after specific people. And Trey was one of the people that she was designing a card after. I was one of the people that she was designing a card after. I reached out to him. We became online friends. This is our first time meeting, and it's been a vibe. We had like bottomless, what are they called?
Mimosas.
We had bottomless mimosas, so full disclosure, I'm a little tipsy. I had this idea for this video like 3 years ago when I started the Twin Flame journey. I thought, how cool would it be to do channeled messages for the Twin Flame Collective with an actual physical representation of a divine feminine and a divine masculine? Full disclosure, Trey and I are not each other's twin flames, right? No, we just met today. No, we're not dating. We're not each other's divine counterparts or anything. But he is a very gifted tarot reader. I am a tarot reader. We both know about the Twin Flame journey. We're both good at channeling energy. So we thought this would be a really fun video to do about your next conversation with your divine counterpart. So I'm going to be channeling the divine feminine. He's going to be channeling the divine masculine. Now, this is not a tarot pick-a-card. This is a collective reading. So I need you to use your discernment. Only take what resonates. Leave the rest. If this reading does not resonate with you, it's simply not your message. Move on to another one, because this is a very specific storyline and it will not resonate with everybody. So that being said, is there anything else you would like to say, Trey?
No, she said it perfectly.
Okay, so this is going to be your next conversation with your divine counterpart. We were talking about this beforehand. We went ahead and pulled cards. I believe, based off of the cards and based upon the energy, that it is the divine feminine that would initiate this conversation. I feel like overall energy is she's missing her masculine. She's wanting to reconnect with him, but she's extremely triggered and she's almost wanting to start an argument. So I feel like she would message him, text him, talk to him first. And this is how I perceive this conversation going. And we have not rehearsed this. I don't know what he's about to say, but these are characters. We have no harsh blood, no romantic history. So we're going to get into character. And this is how this conversation would go if the divine feminine was to initiate a conversation with her divine masculine. So
I'm done. I don't even want to look at you.
what the hell is your problem? I know you love me. I know you feel something for me because I can feel it. And I feel like we have this shared purpose. I feel like we're supposed to come together and this is unfinished business. So why are you avoiding me? What is happening? You know we're soul family.
The fool. I'm tired of looking like a fool. My family tells me I look like a fool. My friends tell me I look like a fool. And yesterday I looked in the mirror and I saw the fool looking back at me. And I'm tired. I'm done. You are so fucking beautiful. And I'm tired of trying to make you see your own work. I'm sorry. I won't curse anymore. I know how much you don't like when I do it. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just passionate.
Don't you feel it though? don't you feel that we're meant to do something more? Do you not see that we're meant to come together again? I feel silly for wanting to come back. I feel like you don't understand what we're going through, or the purpose, or why that I feel the way I am. And I don't know how to put it into words. I don't understand how I can make you see. I feel like I've done every fucking thing that I can to make you see that I'm showing up in the best way that I can. All I fucking want is you to show up at my door and just say that you see me, that you know my worth, that you understand this connection. But I feel like you're constantly in the distance, or you're constantly walking away from me.
Because I have to be. After everything I tried, I started to put walls up. Because I realized no matter how vulnerable I was, you know what? Sometimes I feel like, even though I'm the divine masculine, I feel like you are more in your masculine energy than I am. What's up with that?
You know what? If you're not gonna be the man, then fuck you. We should just see other people. You know what?
I thought you wanted to be with me, but now you want to see other people? Make it make sense. You are so stupid.
I want you to be the man. I want you to take lead. Why can't you just take action? Why can't you just tell me? When I feel like we're constantly fighting, I want you to fight for me. Can't you just chase after me for once?
It's a heavy load when you try to carry everything on your own. When I try to put you on my back while also carrying my own weight, you're not my only responsibility.
Yeah, no fuck. All you care about is hanging out with your friends and being a kid. I wish you would grow up and spend some time by yourself and grow up a little and see that there's more to life than just partying and hanging out and having a good time. When are you gonna see our future together? When are you gonna see the life that we could have? I feel like all you care about is living fancy and free and hanging out with friends. I need you to see me. I need you to understand that I'm standing right fucking here, that I want you.
Say more. I'm listening. Since you want to talk now, I'm listening.
I feel like I've done all the talking. I feel like you've been silent for so long, and that I'm the only one putting in effort, that I'm the only one investing in this. I feel like you've been closed off to me and you've been quiet for so long. I feel like there's so much here to invest in, and that you've just closed it off to me. I don't understand what you want.
I've been conflicted. And I think some kind of clarity has just been coming to me. Because I've been so proud, patriotic of myself, I would even say. Because I realized my own worth. And what do I have to do for you to show me that I'm worthy? To the same extent where I try to show you that you're worthy. Mm-hmm. Once you're able to answer that, that's when I will be able to tell you more. So, you want me to be a man and take lead, take charge of the conversation. Here I am. I'm ready for a new start. My mind is clear. I'm ready to give and receive the love that I've been deserving. I may sound like a bitch when I say this, but I'm adorable. You're adorable. And I want someone who's going to be able to realize my worth, how much I am actually useful and able to provide emotionally, spiritually, financially. And your cooking sucks.
The tower
I'm sorry. Someone had to say it.
Yeah, fuck you. I don't like your cooking either.
You always try to throw some green stuff in there. I don't know why.
Because you live off of fast food. You need to look after your health. You're living like a frat boy. It's time to grow up.
I can't have chicken nuggets at every meal.
I'm not ready for this to be over. I know that you don't see me as your happily ever after, and for that I say, then if you don't want me, then go. Then just walk out the store.
Wanting you was better than having you. However, I know deep down inside that if we really tried and really wanted to work this out, we could. I'm worthy of you, but you just don't see that yet.
I feel like your priorities are just in the wrong place. I want you to make me your priority. I feel like your priorities are the people in your life, your friends, your family.
My hobbies.
Yeah. I wish you would make me a priority. When you put all your time and your attention in other aspects of your life, it makes me feel so small, so insignificant, like you don't see a future with me, like you don't prioritize me. And I know my worth. I know that I have so much love to give. I know that I'm intuitive and that I'm your divine feminine and that I'm loving and I'm kind and I'm a good wife and a good mother to your kids. And I'm not ready to let this go. I feel like I've been holding on to straws, trying to avoid this falling apart because I see a future with you. But I know inevitably this is all crumbling because it's built on a faulty foundation.
I don't want you to be alone. Don't think I don't care about you. I see you when you're alone. When you try to hide your tears from me. I see the tear streaks that are remaining on your face. And I want you to process those emotions before you come to me. I know sometimes I can be very seemingly cold and distant, but honestly, I don't think I've healed to the extent that you need me to be healed. And I don't know how I feel about that.
I think if I was being perfectly honest, I would say that I knew all along that I was the one keeping you at arm's length, but I don't feel like I'm ready to fully admit that. I feel like you trigger the wounding of my past, my childhood, my past heartbreaks, my mommy-daddy issues. And I feel like picturing a life with you is picturing a life I'm not familiar with. And that scares me.
What's stopping you from letting me go?
Hope of what could be, of knowing the person that I could be with you. You make me want to be a better person. You make me want to seek joy and fulfillment and adventure in life. You make me want to seek God more. And I'm scared that if I was to lose the connection, the love that I feel with you, that I would also lose my connection to God. I see God in you. To lose you is to lose my faith and love. And
What if you're blinding yourself to a love that you never knew existed? What if you were able to experience a love that you never knew what love was? Something that could expand your view. What if our relationship is limiting how much joy and pleasure that you can experience in life?
yeah, I see where you're coming from there. When I look at you, I see myself. I see the parts of me that I could never step into. I see the life that I could have and the person that I want to grow into, but I also see a mirrored reflection of my hurt. And sometimes you piss me the fuck off, and I'll be honest, sometimes I just want to smack you. And then I realize the very thing I'm mad at is something that I have within myself. And I think when I feel that way, my initial reaction is to retreat, to go back into my shell, and to be alone, and to distance myself from you. But I feel like it's our connection that makes me realize the things that I still need to work on. And I think that's why I'm not ready to let this go. Because to let go of you is to let go of part of me.
Could we still be in each other's lives without being, I guess, romantic, intimate? Because you know, intimacy can come in various forms.
I don't think my ego could allow it. I don't think that I am capable of seeing you happy and content with somebody else. I think that I can say all day long that I just want to be your friend, but the first time I saw you on a date with somebody else, I'd go absolutely insane. And I know that that's my burden to bear. I know that I would be the toxic one, but to see you happy and content with somebody else would absolutely just shatter me. I just want to be your everything. I want to be your world. I want to be the person you come home to. I want you to see me and be proud. I want to make you feel safe and happy. I want you to look at me and see the future face of your daughters. I want to be your everything, and I feel like I'm constantly falling short of that. I feel like I'm far too human. I feel like your expectations for who I am are too high.
Okay. Tell me this one last time. What do you need from me to be a better man, a better person, a better soul, a better spouse, a better kindred for you?
Full disclaimer, okay? I'm stepping out of character for a moment. This is Sammy speaking. This divine feminine that I've tapped into is very much so in her ego. So some of the things that I am channeling are not from spirit, are not of truth. It's from her triggering and what she's feeling emotionally. So what I'm about to say is not advice for the Twin Flame Collective. This is what she wants, but this doesn't necessarily mean that what she wants is for her highest good, okay? So back into character. He just said, what did you say? You said, what do you want from me?
Yeah, what do you need from me to be a better person for you? A better kindred.
Okay, so this divine feminine's coming from her ego. I need you to quit looking out into the world and seeking other things, other adventures, other jobs, other women, other opportunities. I feel like there's this whole big world and you're just constantly offering your cup, offering your love, offering your attention, offering your energy to everything but me. When can I be your world? When can I be enough?
We're living in a material world. There's so much joy that can come from the physical and mental pleasures of life. Why should we just confine ourselves to what's right in front of us? I mean, I love what's in front of me. Don't get me wrong, but there's so much out there.
I don't know if there's much left out there for me. I think I've experienced enough heartbreak, and if I venture out into the world, I'm just going to be hit with more heartbreak, and I don't think I can handle anymore. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm tired of having to defend myself. I'm tired of having to defend how I see things, how I view the world. I feel like nobody understands me. I feel like people are constantly hurting me. And I'm afraid that if I venture out and I seek more and I meet new people and I go to new places, that I'm only just gonna see the same heartbreak over and over again. And I don't think I could take anymore. Your lifestyle scares me. I don't think I can handle it.
Maybe I just need more time. I feel like I'm hanging on the thread. Part of my heart is leading me to you. The other piece of thread is just nipping at my soul for, I guess I mean this when I say it, but something bigger, something, should I dare say, better. What if I'm missing out on what could be better than what we already have? I know I don't mean to be a bitch when I say that, but have you honestly never thought about that?
Oh no, I think about it all the time. I think that's the part you don't understand. I think about it every time I look at your face. I'm well aware that you have options. I'm so aware of all the opportunities that I block for you. I know you deserve better. I know you could have better. I see all the beautiful women that are surrounding you. I see the job opportunities for you. And I see that you could be happier if you take them, but I don't want you to take them. I want you to choose me, to love me. I want to be enough. And I feel like no matter what I do, I'm never gonna be enough. I feel like no matter what I do, you're always gonna be walking away from me. Damn, I wasn't expecting to cry. Okay. Slay queen.
If I walk towards you, what if when I reach out my arms, I pass right through you? What if you're more of a ghost of my past that's haunting me, that's coming into my dreams, that's calling out my name, making me toss and turn in my bed? And what if I go back to the chapter of a book that I've already read, and it's the same story over and over again of the heartbreak? When will I have to take some form of accountability and actually treat myself to the life that I believe? I could be wrong, but I believe that I deserve.
What do I have to do to show you that I want to give you that life? Show you that I am real, that I'm standing right here, that I'm offering you everything you could ever want. I feel like you're constantly just looking for more. And I feel like you haven't given us a real chance. I feel like you have yet to actually even attempt to invest in us, to invest in me. And that's why I'm so fucking angry at you. That's why it's so easy for me to tell you, then go. Be gone. If you don't want me, then fuck you. I know my worth. But I feel like you've yet to give this a real try. How can you say you know there's more out there if you're not willing to give this a try?
You don't get it. When I'm investing in me, I'm investing in you, because I'm investing in us. What benefits me benefits you.
But does it though? Does it? Because I feel like all of your hobbies, all of your goals, everything that's been taking your attention is so you-focused that it doesn't benefit me at all. How can your job, your friends, your career, your hobbies be in my best benefit if it doesn't include me? You're never giving me any time or attention. I feel like for every 9 times I'm reaching out to you, 7 of those times is just me, and only 2 of those times is you actually giving any real attention or effort back. I feel like you keep saying you're building for us, you're doing for us. All your time and attention has to go into work, it has to go into this, it has to do this. You're always focused on the grind. But when am I going to see any results of this effort? When is it going to feel like it's actually for me?
Well, maybe you just have to change your outlook and how you see things. Change your perspective. Try stepping in my shoes. It's all about you. You are so selfish.
You constantly want to take time for yourself. You constantly want to put it on me. Talk about how selfish I am. When are you going to realize that we are a family, that we're meant to do this together? When are you going to realize that your goals are my goals and my goals are your goals? And
family. What is this family that you keep talking about? Don't you know families come in all different shapes, colors, sizes, and different dynamics? You have this idea of what a family should be, then just focusing on what our family dynamic is.
What is it? What do you want? Because all I keep hearing is these pipe dreams. Nothing real, nothing tangible, nothing that I can hold on to, nothing that can give me a hope for the future. You speak of an us, but there's no evidence of this us.
Can't you give yourself hope?
I don't know, maybe I can't.
What if I don't have any hope myself? How can I give you something that I don't have? So we're just two fools here, both without hope. Where does that leave us?
Idiots. I don't know. Maybe we're better off without each other. I don't know. I feel like there's more that you're not telling me. I feel like there's more that I'm not telling you. I feel like we're always on the precipice of a breakthrough. I feel like there's always just that small thing that if we said or we did, things would change for the better. And I feel like it never happens. I feel like I just keep waiting for you to show up at my door with the perfect thing to say or the perfect action, and then it just never comes. I guess maybe I'm the fool. Maybe I'm stupid for thinking that you would be the one to take the lead. But I thought that's what a divine masculine did. I thought that was your job, that you were supposed to lead and that I was supposed to trust.
If I wanted to, I would. And have I?
No.
So what does that tell you?
That you're just like the rest.
The rest. Who's the rest?
Everybody. Everybody that's ever entered my life. Every guy I've ever dated, my father, my stepfather. You're just like all of them. Men who talk about leadership, who talk about change, who talk about fatherhood and business, and who never actually take any real responsibility for their lives. I thought you were different. I thought that being on this journey, that this divine connection meant that you were...
What made you think I was different? What gave you that impression?
Childhood dreams, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it was silly. Maybe I projected my wants and my desires on you. Maybe I was stupid to think that it could be different with you.
Maybe. Are you just unsure?
Yes.
Or do you know? Or do you not know? Maybe. It either is or it isn't. I know I projected things onto you, but all you say is maybe, probably, seemingly. What are you sure of?
I'm sure of the love that I have for you. I'm sure of...
Why? Why are you sure? If you say you're always waiting for me to do this, but I never do it, how could you be so sure of something that is obviously not coming to you? That's something that's so unsure. I'm listening.
Because I've seen it. I've seen the future, and I know you're gonna think that I'm absolutely fucking insane. I know you're gonna think that I'm out of balance, that I've lost my ever fucking line, but I know it to be true. I know that you're my person. I've seen it. I've been given the vision before I ever even met you. I knew. I have no logical explanation. My logic tells me day after day I'm fucking crazy for staying in this. But I know it to be true.
I know you're my person, but I don't think you're the person. You lack a sort of grace and elegance that I feel like I deserve.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that. I knew that from the first day you looked at me, that I was always an option, that there was always going to be, you're always going to be looking for more. That this ideal of who a woman should and could be, that I could never meet. And no, you're right. I don't have this grace and this elegance about me, but God damn it, I'm here and I'm human and I've given you my whole heart. And when is that going to be enough for you?
We've built so much together. Why can't we just have what we build together plus our own little separate thing? You know, I do me, you do you, then whenever it's convenient, we do us.
I don't want a marriage of convenience. It's no life to live. That's no happily ever after. I believe in love. I believe in the happily ever after, and I thought I could have that with you. I thought that that's what God promised me, but now I see that it's not, and maybe I should just, despite my better judgment, despite so desperately wanting you, despite my youthful ignorance and dreaming that this could be happily ever after, I'm seeing now that maybe we should just separate. We should see other people, because clearly, no matter how much I try, you're never going to want me. I'm never going to be good enough. So, goodbye. Goodbye for now. Maybe goodbye for always. Goodbye.
Can I hold you just one last time?
Why? Why?
I think you know why.
Yeah, I'm hearing that song. I'm just thinking with my dude. That shit. Oh. He did come out as the King of Wands in reverse. So, I mean. Is that all the messages you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the divine masculine is just, I think he's just done.
I think so too.
I think he's just drained, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I think the divine feminine is reacting from her ego. I think that she is not willing to see that she too has taken part in the toxicity. All of these cards spoke of like low self-worth, father issues, childhood wounding. And I think she's projecting a lot of her wounding on him. She's looking for him to fill a void or a hole that he's just not capable of filling, because he is a human. What do you think?
I think sometimes you can really love a person, but just because you love that person doesn't mean that you have any kind of emotional or spiritual resonance with them, where you can become comfortable with a person because you have allowed that person to see, I guess, the negative or bad side of yourself. Mm-hmm. And even though that you showed them that negative side of yourself, for whatever reason, either if you can comprehend why or not, they stayed.
Yeah.
And because they stayed after seeing your worst part, you're like, why would I want to let that go? If they really wanted to leave, they would have left already after seeing my bad side.
Yeah. And I think a lot of times people hold on to the idea of a twin flame union because they feel like it is divinely guided, and they feel like that God sent this person into their life. That means that they have to marry each other. They have to be together. But I feel like people fail to realize you don't have true union until you first have true separation. And separation is releasing the idea that union means you have to be together in a romantic relationship. True union happens when you balance your masculine and feminine energy. Trey said at the beginning of this that he felt like the feminine was in her masculine energy, and I 100% agree. And I feel like true union won't happen until this divine feminine steps out of her masculine energy and starts to understand that she can be in her feminine. And I feel like this divine masculine also needs to understand, I think he needs to show a little bit of compassion, and he needs to understand that yes, he has a right to live his own life, and he has a right to do his own thing. And I'm not telling him to stay in a relationship with this divine feminine, because she is very much so operating for her ego. But I think he also needs to realize that they are mirrored souls, and that the wounding that is being triggered up in her is also being triggered up in him, and he needs to face that and quit running from it.
Also, if you're the divine masculine watching this, I feel like you may have a lot of muscle tension, because my body, it just feels so stiff. I don't know if it's just because I'm holding in so much stress and so much emotion, where my body is starting to physically break down. Like right now, my jaw is getting tight, my knee is giving me pain, and it's so much of a spiritual chaos that's going on that is starting to affect my physical body. So maybe if you're a divine masculine and you're working out, or you're doing anything around the house, you may feel like you don't have the same amount of energy that you used to have. So now you're always tired. Even though if you're just waking up and you just run to the grocery store and you come back and you're like, oh man, I'm drained. It's an emotional and physical fatigue that you may be experiencing.
I've picked up on that energy in a couple of my pickup piles, like a bunch of like tension, headaches, and stress in my back and my shoulders. So I definitely think that that's something that they could be struggling with. I feel like they're holding on a lot of the emotional baggage and emotional weight, feeling like being the divine masculine, they have to carry the weight of this, that they have to be the one who takes the lead. And I feel like they need to understand, just like the divine feminine needs to step out of her masculine and be in her feminine, this divine masculine also at times need to step into his divine feminine and be the receptor of energy as well. That he doesn't have to tote everything. That it's not his sole purpose to lead and provide. And I feel like because the divine feminine is so triggered and so in her masculine, he feels like in order to get her out of that, he has to step it up. But I feel like he might be putting too much on his shoulders.
Also, I just got this download that if you're the divine masculine, maybe what led you to this video, you just had something very profound, possibly traumatic, that has just happened to you, that's going to make you reevaluate your life, and it's going to basically purify and lead you to the path of enlightenment. So if you haven't already had that, you're going to have that really soon. Or if you did have that, that's what's going to lead you back to this person, even if it's not something that's romantic, but where you are at least very cordial with each other to some extent, where it's cooperative.
I'm also seeing a lot of blackbirds. They're not ravens or crows, but they're just little blackbirds. So that might be a sign for somebody. It could also be ravens or crows, but blackbirds might be a sign for somebody. I feel like there's an additional message, but I'm not sure what it is. Say the word and I'm yours. They want to let you in, but that's in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of unspoken truth here. A lot of what we said in this video was very open, raw, and real, and very spiritually minded, because Trey and I are both spiritually minded people. We're both tarot readers and such. But I feel like the reality is some of the things we said probably won't be spoken in the 3D. Some will be thoughts. I feel like there's a need here for you to speak honestly and openly. I feel like that's something that I feel like both of you might have a tendency to react in anger and just be like, okay, well then go see other people then, and just react from your ego, especially this Divine Feminine. And I feel like Spirit is encouraging you guys to speak openly and honestly with each other and just have a real raw conversation. Is there anything you want to add, or are you done?
No. As a divine masculine, I'm drained.
Yeah,
I'm
same. Same. Okay, guys. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching today's video. Say bye, Trey. Bye.
It's so nice to collaborate with you. Thank you for allowing me to be here on your channel.
Thank
Not
you.
your average glow up.
All right. Bye, guys. Love you very much. Have a good day.